Hi, my name is Duke Anderson, and if you're one of the 387 million people in the world trying to win the battle against uncontrollable blood sugar, or even diabetes, then you're in the right place. As believe it or not, these conditions can be completely reversed from the comfort of your own home in just 3 short weeks. But let me ask you this. Are you tired of poking your skin with expensive needles every day? Tired of dealing with the constant lethargy and lack of energy that's associated with uncontrollable blood sugar? Tired of living your life with stubborn body fat on your waist, legs, and thighs? Tired of being embarrassed to go to the beach or even taking your shirt off in front of your kids? Tired of waking up with a headache and a soaked bed from sweating so much at night? If you are sick and tired of all these conditions and more, then I am happy to tell you that all these conditions of your uncontrollable blood sugar can be completely thrown away for good, without expensive and dangerous surgery, without leaving embarrassing pricking scars on your fingers, without spending hundreds or even thousands of dollars on prescription drugs that not only empty your bank account, but leave big pharmaceutical executives richer from preying off your condition. The truth is, all of your blood sugar problems you're having are completely reversible and curable. All the frustrations and anxiety that come with your condition can be a thing of the past. Plus, keep listening and you'll find out the real truth why prescription drugs are not helping your body control your blood sugar, but are guaranteed to ruin your body's functions over time. Even though it may seem totally impossible to you now, there is a natural method that 47,700 people just like yourself are using to get rid of their high and uncontrollable blood sugar in as little as 3 weeks. No matter how old you are or the severity of your blood sugar condition, even if your doctor has told you that your blood sugar condition is permanent and incurable, which really isn't true, even if your blood sugar hasn't changed a bit from past treatments and methods, you can now finally say goodbye to the countless trips to your doctor. Say goodbye to depression and tiredness that uncontrollable blood sugar brings to you, and completely dodge dangerous diabetes surgeries and weight loss treatments which not only make your condition worse, but can also kill you. Just imagine the shock on your friends and family's faces when they see a slimmer and fitter you. Imagine the shock on your doctor's face when your blood sugar readings are normal at any time of the day. Imagine finally being able to do the physical activities you once couldn't do because of your uncontrollable blood sugar. Imagine how much more happier you will be waking up in the morning and eager to begin your day. But don't forget this one thing. You are a victim of lies and deceit brought by the billion-dollar pharmaceutical companies, who are desperately trying to keep the truth hidden from you so they can continue to siphon money from suffering people just like you. The anti-diabetes industry that's responsible for the drugs that control your blood sugar have made $36 billion in 2012. That's billion with a B. And it's expected to reach a ridiculous $55.3 billion in 2017. Forbes.com has listed American Diabetes Association's total revenue as of October 2012 at $205 million. That's hardworking people's paychecks, just like yourself, going straight into their greedy pockets. But the sad reality is, Big Pharma wants no cure. People who can't control their blood sugar are becoming victims of Big Pharma's massive scheme. And Big Pharma is the one laughing to the bank. A cure for high blood sugar and diabetes would mean no more money for their pockets. All they want is for people just like you to be a lifelong customer of their medication, which doesn't fix the problem permanently, but just covers it up. But the fact is that there is a way to completely control your blood sugar. Thousands of people just like you have been using this secret to their advantage and seen fantastic results. But for me, my life before finding this secret is something that I never want to go through again. I was fat, overweight, and lethargic. Everything just sucked for me. At this point in my life, I was eating to stay happy, and I was also getting pounds on top of pounds of fat. Not only did I have fat in places where I didn't want, but I was in a constant state of deep depression and had little or no interest in anything else. It got even more worse when I hit 50. At this point, things really started to suck. My love life slumped, my kids were trying to figure out why I wouldn't talk to them, and even my daily golf buddies saw me lagging behind on the golf course. Some days I couldn't even get past the second hole. Things had to get fixed as soon as possible. It got to the point where I just wanted to die already. But this is where things got a little weird. I was at my local library on a Saturday looking for books on how I can fix my blood sugar naturally. I stumbled upon this untitled torn up book on diabetes and blood sugar written by a man going by the name of Dr. Lowe. I checked out the book and started reading it right away. After a few minutes of reading, I was shocked at what was written in this tiny handbook. The information is so eye-opening and made me rethink everything I had been told about uncontrollable blood sugar. The truth is, all the blood sugar and diabetes problems that people have are all the outcomes of a hormone in our body called insulin. You've probably seen those people that eat all the carbs and food they want and stay trim, while you seem to put on weight almost right away after eating a meal, while also experiencing a surge in your blood sugar levels, leaving you powerless. You can blame insulin for that. Insulin is a hormone produced in the pancreas with the objective of controlling your blood sugar levels. After you eat, your blood sugar known as glucose will rise in the blood. Insulin will be released in the pancreas to match the amount of glucose detected. Insulin has the objective of lowering blood sugar by aiding glucose to move into cells. The modern diet we eat today is comprised of mostly processed carbohydrates and sugars. That's why we almost always see a spike in blood sugar levels right after eating a meal. Due to the unnatural surge of insulin produced, we become increasingly resistant. I was insulin insensitive, and you're probably insulin sensitive too. The insulin surge told my body to stop burning fat and start storing it. That explained why it was so hard for me to lose weight with barely any results. An increase in insulin causes too much blood sugar to be transported out of our blood, resulting in insulin levels dropping below normal, thus causing us to feel hungry, tired, and needing to eat more. This causes us to eat something with high sugar content. When we do, we restart the cycle all over again. My life was like a never-ending Ferris wheel. I was always hungry, tired, and never satisfied after a meal. How could I break free of this imprisonment? It's simple. You see, there's only one real and proven way to permanently fix blood sugar issues naturally: through diet and exercise. Big Pharma has been telling you for decades that you don't need hours of exercise or starve yourself of tasty carbohydrates. They know that no one will ever be consistent and commit to such a demanding regimen of diet and exercise and will ultimately fail. That's exactly why they preach this ideology, for the exact reason to prevent people from improving their current condition. The longer you don't do anything about your condition, the more money they will make from the medication they sell you. See how this system works? Dr. Lowe then writes about a new exercise plan that he had been perfecting for years that doesn't last hours, but just a couple of minutes. Yes, I said minutes. Combine this exercise plan with a few blood sugar killing foods to add to your diet, which I'll reveal to you in just a moment. You can permanently cure your blood sugar levels and control your insulin. 5 minutes of exercise is all you need. Yep, just 5 minutes. The time it takes to brush your teeth or the commercial break on TV. The short burst of exercise is called low volume training, which increases insulin sensitivity, in turn speeding up the uptake of sugar into cells. The Journal of the European Association for the Study of Diabetes states, brief bursts of intense exercise before meals help control blood sugar in people with insulin resistance more effectively than one daily 30-minute session of moderate exercise. Then goes on to say, sustained high blood glucose following meals is an important feature of insulin resistance. Reducing these post-meal spikes is important for reducing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes and its associated complications. If our bodies were perfect, we would be completely insulin insensitive. Just a small amount of insulin would be needed to move all of our glucose to muscle cells for storage, instead of converting it into fat. But that's not reality. And that's why we must shock our body with low volume training to restore its natural blood sugar levels. Here are just some of the benefits of low volume training. Improved brain function, more energy available for use, improved mood and self-esteem, more fat and calories getting burned, and helps combat Alzheimer's, dementia, and other brain diseases. I could go on, but you get my point. Dr. Lowe also writes that it's not an hour-long hard bodybuilder type exercise routine. It's not about how much you exercise, it's about how often. Low volume training exercises is something you can do within just 5 minutes without ever visiting a single gym. The 5-minute daily plan went from maintaining my condition to improving it. And not only improving it, but completely normalizing my blood sugar levels. But what did Dr. Lowe write about your diet? It was pretty simple. He pointed out that the modern diet includes tons of processed carbs and sugars such as breads, cereals, rice, and corn-based foods. Dr. Lowe insisted that instead of eating carbs all the time, people should be eating lean meats. WebMD.com has noted, Meats, which are high in protein, don't affect blood sugar as much as carbohydrates when eaten in proper portions, as fish, skinless chicken breast, and lean cuts of meat. Then goes on to say, meat is also a source of chromium, a mineral that enables insulin to function properly and helps the body metabolize carbohydrate. Now, I'm not telling you to stock your freezer full of meat. That would be really expensive. I'm just making the point that simple information like this is what Big Pharma doesn't want you to know. They don't want you to know that there are foods that can improve your condition. They don't want you to know that there are simple tweaks you can make to your diet that help you control your blood sugar. I'm not saying that you should replace your diet or completely stop taking your medication, but what I am saying is that adding certain foods to your current diet can drastically improve your blood sugar levels and help control your insulin right this moment. Dr. Lowe had also posted a template at the back of the book. The left side of this template had a list of 5-minute low-volume training exercises that you could do at your home without any equipment. On the right side of this template was a list of somewhat 20 everyday foods that are proven to drastically reduce blood sugar levels. A few I already had in my kitchen. After I finished reading the book, I was armed and ready with the insider's knowledge into the truth of restoring my blood sugar. The following morning, I set out to follow what Dr. Lowe's little book had taught me. I was prepared with implementing my 5 minutes of training a day, paired with the list of unusual foods to add to my diet. My results were jaw-dropping. Within just 3 short weeks, my blood sugar levels were back to normal. Completely restored. It was a miracle. I still couldn't believe my results. After 3 short weeks of Dr. Lowe's plan, I was back to eating the foods I loved, and didn't have to worry about my blood sugar spiraling out of control. I had finally broken free of the eating cycle that not only left me tired, but depressed and craving to eat more. I now look forward to waking up in the morning full of positive energy and eager to go on with my day. But most surprising of all, I lost 35 pounds of fat in just 1.5 months. That's 140 sticks of butter. I lost all this weight without stepping foot in a single gym or starving myself of a single tasty carbohydrate. My life was never the same. My wife noticed how energetic and enthusiastic I was. I can now also play a full round of golf with my golf buddies. After suffering for years, I finally found the solution for my uncontrollable blood sugar, and can now live my life happily again. I felt free and energetic for the first time in my entire life. But then I started thinking, if someone lazy and skeptical like me could achieve amazing results by following what Dr. Lowe's guide taught me, then imagine what everyone else could achieve. After numerous phone calls and emails, I finally tracked down Dr. Lowe. He agreed for me to visit him at his office in Canada. When I first saw him, I was surprised at how slim and fit he looked. He simply let his studies and work do the talking. After a lot of begging and deliberation, he finally accepted to sharing this important knowledge with the public. He got to work gathering all of his revolutionary knowledge, and the end result was an easy-to-read handbook named Blood Sugar Miracle. Naturally and safely restore your blood sugar and insulin levels to normal. The Blood Sugar Miracle contains all the foods and exercises you need to finally defeat your condition. It's less than 100 pages to read, and you can finish it in just 1 day. Use the book as a constant reference as you go on with fighting your uncontrollable blood sugar. Imagine, in just a few weeks, being able to finally live your life to the fullest without constantly checking your blood sugar levels. But let me ask you this question. How much is fixing your blood sugar problems permanently and being able to live your life again worth to you? Would it be $400? Maybe. That's the price Dr. Lowe and I first agreed on. We actually sold a few copies at this price. But it's far less than the cost of your yearly or even monthly cost on medication and test strips. Considering your options, $400 should seem like a steal to you. But we're not in this for the money. Dr. Lowe and I want to help get this guide to as many people as possible to naturally and safely curing their blood sugar condition. So if you act today on this special website we've set up and decide to change your life to begin naturally restoring your blood sugar condition without buying tons of medication or risky surgery, Dr. Lowe and I want to give you the entire easy-to-follow handbook and all the instructions you need for just $37. Yep, just $37. All you have to do to get our book, Blood Sugar Miracle, just click on the order button below. You will then be taken to a encrypted secure page set up by our tech specialist. After you complete your checkout process, you'll have instant access to the full program on the members only page that we've set up. You'll be able to get access to the book on your computer, tablet, or smartphone, or even download and print out copies to give to your friends. The best part is this is a digital product and there is no shipping cost at all. Access your book at any time you want, even if it's 2 a.m. Plus, that's not all. We've done something extra special for you. Not only will you receive the Blood Sugar Miracle program that's proven to restore your blood sugar and insulin levels to normal, if you order in the next 30 minutes, we are going to add 2 awesome bonuses to your order to thank you for being a valued customer. The first awesome bonus is 500 delicious recipes, with 500 flavorsome recipes for enjoyment such as cakes, cookies, and pies. All of the recipes are easy to follow with step-by-step instructions, and most importantly, they're yummy too. This complete 500 recipe book is worth $79.99, but order now below and it's yours free. The second bonus I'm going to give you is a fantastic guide called Sleep Like a Pro. I know just how hard it is to get a good night's sleep anyway, let alone with the crazy blood sugar levels keeping you awake at night. So that's why I put together a simple guide that is crafted to help you drift to a deep, comfortable sleep, waking up energized in the morning. This guide is worth $47, but it's yours absolutely free. And I tell you what, it's going to get even better. Because we are so certain you will achieve complete success with our program, we're going to do something no one else has ever dared to do. We're going to back your order with our ironclad 60-day money-back guarantee. If you are not 100% satisfied with the full Blood Sugar Miracle program, then I will refund every single penny paid, no questions asked. All you have to do is email me at the address I'll provide in the private members area, and I will refund all of your money. You can even keep all the bonuses and the guides. The risk is completely on me. So to get full risk-free access to the complete Blood Sugar Miracle program, plus the 2 great bonuses, then all you need to do is click on the order button below to lock in your order at this special price. The way I see it, you have 3 ways you can go. 1. You can accept your uncontrollable blood sugar as it is. You can continue to live every day taking medication after medication. You continue to feel hopeless and unhappy that you are not experiencing life as it was meant to be enjoyed. 2. You can continue with your current treatment of your uncontrollable blood sugar. You can even try out surgery or the latest supplements, gimmicks, or fads. Or 3. You can embrace hope and risk nothing by ordering the Blood Sugar Miracle program today. You owe it to yourself to experience the power of this program. So click the order button below, fill in your payment details, and submit your order. Dr. Lowe and I look forward to hearing about your results.